Yo, what's up TikTok? How you guys doing today? I've been debating whether I wanted to do this video or not, but I decided today is the day. Happy Friday. I'm gonna do it. Forget it. F it. I'm gonna just tell the truth about how I feel about being a black woman in America, or just how I feel about being a black woman, period. Just how I feel about being black. Alright, and then also I want to give a shout out to YouTube, because I always post my videos from here to YouTube. So shout out to YouTube. Please go subscribe to my channel. My channel is lit. I'm trying to get more subscribers though, so I would appreciate if you guys just subscribe so I can start getting paid for my videos and my content. But yeah, let's get into it. So, from the time I was born, I was told that my hair was nappy, or I wasn't good enough, and I was compared to other light-skinned girls or other light-skinned, just people in general. And I'm not supposed to be smart because I'm brown skinned. Or I had like a family member, she used to like favoritize the Spanish girl over me, and I'm her cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that used to really like throw me. And then you have teachers that's white, so they're looking at you like, oh, because I wasn't like the one that caught on a lot, because I was just traumatized. I had a crazy life. Like my mom was out running the streets. I'm not going to really give too many. And my dad was on drugs. Of course, that was the drug epidemic. So, they were like, he was at a party. He didn't know what crack was. And then guess what? It is what it is. But when I was born, it was chaotic. I was born in the 80s, so there was just a lot of stuff going on. Like my friends or the people that I knew on my block, thank God my mom switched me out that school because it was horrible. But for the first year, I had to deal with getting my lunch stolen from me. My lunch money stolen from me, or I was, bullied and stuff like that by my own people. I had to deal with just total torment. It was just serious. It was serious. And I was 5 years old, and they're stealing lunch monies because probably, their parents was absent. They didn't have no adult figures that cared about them enough to give them anything, or and when I say anything, I mean just anything, like advice or love, compassion, a damn hug, it was just like that. And then, thank God I had my grandparents, but if I only had my parents, then I would have been in that, in that type of wave where I'm trying to survive, and it was just crazy. Like my siblings, they were like mean to me. They were from the projects. They hated themselves. And the only reason why I don't like being black is because a lot of black people hate themselves. Even to this day, 2024, a lot of black people reflect or project their insecurities on other people. So for me being pretty, I'm hated just because I'm pretty and I'm brown skinned, and it sucks, it just sucks, because I'm just so super sweet to people, and for them to project that self-hate for themselves onto me, it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong, until I had to really dive in and study and see what exactly is this going on. Why is there so much hatred around me? And in my energy, not in my energy, but reflected towards me. And it was because no matter what the circumstances was, I still rose above and decided that I was just gonna love myself regardless. Granted, there were some times where I did let it affect me, and then I didn't love myself, and I did pretty much just go into a realm of self-pity, because I just didn't understand what it was that I was doing so wrong. Why am I being hated and crucified for no reason? I just didn't understand it. So it took me into a dark place. But once I understood, like, it's through our history, like, we have overcome a lot of stuff. We had to overcome slavery, segregation, and, you know, just being hated on from the other race because of the color of our skin. And so that made us individually hate ourselves, which made us as a community hate each other. And they made sure that when we were marching and we were doing things and we did have families and we were starting to get businesses and houses and different things like that, they made sure that they burnt them up and they messed with our family and they put them in jail, you know, our men. So now, not only that I had to deal with, you know, those type of people in my family, which, you know, when you get older, you don't have to deal with them. But now I have to deal with, like, the black man, and they self-hate themselves because of, you know, the police hating on them. And, you know, some black men didn't even do anything to go to jail, and they're in jail, you know, and they hate everybody because of it. And, you know, everybody just, like, in the black community has to reap the consequences of what another race did to us. So now we're just doing it to each other, and it just really sucks. But I just had to let this off my chest because I want the other little black girl to know that she didn't do anything wrong, that she's perfect in every little way, and that she needs to embrace the fact that, you know, she has to rise above, the fact that she's black. And, you know, just like me, I had to work harder than someone named Becky that worked at a Publix or a regular, you know, just a regular smuggler job just to earn a living. And I was still hated on because of that, because white women hate black females because of the work ethic. A lot of us are real smart. A lot of us, you know, we do above and beyond because we have to, because that's the way we was trained to be, and we're hated on because of that. So it's like, and the sense, if you really look at it, you can't win for losing. Excuse me, you're just always going to be hated just because you're black. So no, I don't like being black. No, I asked God, I said, why did you make me black? Why did you put me on this earth being black? Why did you make me white? Why didn't you put a silver spoon in my mouth? Why didn't I have the opportunities that other people had? Why did I have to be ridiculed and, you know, just talked to and played with all my life? You know, what did I do to deserve it in heaven? Like, before I was born, did I do something wrong? You know, because that's how, to the point where it makes me feel. And that brings me to my next point. That's why I had a Honduran and black baby. She came out white. I thought she would have a little bit more melanin, but it doesn't matter. At least now she doesn't have to be ridiculed and treated the way I was treated. And thank God that I rose above all of those adversities and everything and all of the things that was thrown my way from being black, so where I can give her the greatest life that I never had. So I just wish that a lot of black people just wake up and they see that it's not going to get any better by hating each other. It's only going to get worse. And what we need to do is come together and protect our black men. Start bringing out your cameras when you see that they're being wrongly accused for something. And then those people are so bold that even with a camera, they'll still shoot you. They'll still kill you. And it's crazy just because of the color of our skin. So who do we have to lean on? Who do we have to talk to? Who do we have to confide in? We don't have nobody. I'm sorry about the sirens, but we don't have nobody because everybody hates us. So when you feel like your back is against the wall and you just don't have anybody to talk to, you know, I just recommend that everybody gets on their hands and knees and really start praying to God that He can make a difference in our lives, because that's the only person in this world, or the only spirit, upper power that can help us. All right. And then also, we really, really need to start sticking together, because that's the only way that we can overcome this.